Hello everyone, this is Xandersham and this is part 30 of the Let's Play. In this video we're going to be doing the final quests in the Eastern Plaguelands, and then we're going to be going to Stratholme, but we're not going to be completing Stratholme in this video, but we'll have to be left until the next video. The quests we're doing here are for this demented, undead trader, I guess. He seems he's crazy and thinks he can set up shop in this like abandoned town. But what we need to do here is we need to complete the quest: a fate worsened butchery. We need to kill 9 plague swines because apparently it's putting them out of their misery. And the other quest is we need to collect the Augustus's recipe book from inside here, because apparently how can he open up a shop without his recipe book? Yes, that is the main problem with this endeavour. It is indeed. This is the main problem. You can still do all the other quests I was saying in the previous video, i.e. burning the overstuffed golems, killing the plagued zombie type things. They're found all around the village, and so you can complete it while doing the other quests. Because you probably will need to, because these quests actually do take quite a while, and you're not supposed to do them initially. You're supposed to do other quests around them. So I'm talking about the Defenders of Darashire, the Scourged Mass, and add them to the pile. You need to do these quests while doing other quests in the zone, otherwise they are really dull and they take quite a long time to do. But if you do other quests with Augustus and these kind of quests, you can usually alleviate the burden somewhat. And these, I think, were the last quest for Augustus to touch now. So we've got the quest here called Counter Plagued Research. This is another quest where you have to collect a lot of stuff. You need to go into the north, it's just to the east of Stratholme, east or west. It's just the west of Stratholme. I know I get directions mixed up quite a bit. Just to the west of Stratholme, you will find these rot berries on the floor. You need to collect 20 of them. While it does seem like something that would take quite a long time, picking individually 20 berries, each bush you pick will give you quite a lot of berries. I think around 5 to 6 berries each time you pick them up. See, 4 to 6. And the other quest is collect 5 disembodied arms. These are found in the same area as the rotberries. They're found in the centre of these paths here, and they're being guarded by, well, they're not really being guarded, but there's a lot of enemy mobs around the place as well. And the final quest is flesh giant foot scrapings, which is in the south of the zone, just to the south of where we saw Crusader Kevin Frost there. Just to the south of him you will find the flesh giant foot scrapings needed for the quest. That is to say, there isn't really much more to say about this quest. Most of these quests in the zone right now aren't really the best of the Eastern Plaguelands questing. To be honest, after the final quest for the Fiona and that cavalcade of travelling caravanists, or gypsies, I guess, none of the quests are really that good. They're kind of like dull, just normal kill quests. And yes, there's really very little to talk about. But we can try and talk about something. We have collected all the stinking skulls now, which means we don't have to kill any more of those skulls. And we've almost completed all the other quests now. So we only need to kill 2 more abominations, and we need to free 1 more Darashire spirit. Right below here you will find these overstuffed golems, like massive flesh giant type things, and we've managed to complete the Darashire for spirits freed. So after we've completed all these quests, there won't be a continuation. That besides, Kevin Frost will give you 1 final quest, but because we're incredibly dumb, we actually forget that we've actually got the quest, and I actually hurf back to Lights Up Chapel and have to come back here later in the Let's Play in order to finish the quest. Which is kind of, well, I don't forget to finish the quest. I forget to hand it in, which means I lose like 10k experience. So I have to come all the way back here in order to collect the experience after I've been to the Undercity to collect to learn some of the abilities I've been neglecting over the Let's Play. The thing is, when I'm actually playing, when I'm actually leveling, because I level so fast and I get the talent points so quickly, I don't really want to go back to the Undercity, because that means it takes like 15 minutes, and in that 15 minutes you could get like half or a third of a level. So yeah, I usually just do it when I'm about to log off, or about to go AFK, or about to do something else. Then I can just get the talents rather than going all the way back every single time I level. because that it does get annoying. I usually wait until I finish a zone before I actually go back to the end city in order to get some new hunter abilities. Maybe that's not the best way to play, but it's a way that I usually play because it's much better than doing the going back immediately, because it gets kind of boring doing that. The quest we got here is the Corpse Beast. We've been given this light well here just to overload the dark energies that the Plague Wood reanimators are using to try to reanimate these flesh giants, and they just come and explode the Corpse Beasts. And after I complete that quest, as you just see here, I forgot to hand it in, and I go back to Lights of Chapel now, finishing the quest for Fiona. And I think we get a medallion. No, we got a ring. Okay, we got an upgrade to our ring, and now we're going to be going to the Badlands. But we're not really going to be going to the Badlands, because halfway on this voyage, we will be put in the queue for the Stratholme instance. And Stratholme is a very, very fun instance. It's got a lot of mobs. I did skip the video there. It's got a lot of quests as well, so you get a lot of experience of just doing the quests. There's a lot of very varied mobs, a lot of different bosses, and the massive packs are freaking awesome to do a lot of DPS on. All in all, Stratholme is one of my favourite instances from the old world. Of course, I was here for quite a long time trying to get the Baron River and Des Mounts, so I kind of like it, I guess. I should probably hate it, but I don't. It's a really, really fun instance, and it's got a lot of character to it, and there's a lot of different mobs, a lot of scenery that's kind of awesome. It's probably the best instance regarding the Scourge, in my opinion. Yes, it is. Of course, I never did Icecrown Citadel, so maybe that would have been probably my favourite raid / instance if I'd actually done that. But yes, I've only ever killed the first 4 bosses in Icecrown Citadel, and then I couldn't really be cared because I didn't really care anymore about the raiding whatsoever. But yes, the first quest we're going to be doing in this dungeon is the Great Frost CRB. You have to go down this path here and then turn to left upwards, and you have to kill a few bosses here. You have to kill a lot of postmen, and you have to kill Frost CRB. There used to be a I don't know if you can still do this, but in the before this became like 2 instances, there was a secret boss that you could get, which was the postman. Well, yeah, it was the postman, wasn't it? Yes. I don't remember, but yes, it was the postman that you can open up post boxes, and eventually a boss would appear, and there was a lot of different, I forgot what this. It was there was these postman items that had these weird stats on them that kind of look really goofy, but I don't know if you can still get those anymore, or even open the post boxes. I didn't really check in this video, but I assume they took that out because it was kind of random and didn't always work. But sometimes, I think if you did the entire instance, you would eventually open the post boxes and eventually something would come. But most people didn't do the entire instances back in the day, because it was an incredibly long instance that was very, very hard to do, and there was no real benefit to doing it all. Well, there was probably a benefit in order to get experience, but people really couldn't be bothered to stay for so long in an instance, which Blizzard has finally realised that people don't have 2 hours just to spend on one instance, so they've made them much, much shorter, i.e. 30-minute instances. Almost all of them are. Besides except for Scholomance, which still is a 40 to 1 hour instance, which I don't understand why they've made it that long, or kept it that long, but I guess you couldn't really split Scholomance into 2 instances anyway. They haven't even taken out any of the mobs, really. They just made some of the mobs like non-elite. But yes, this is Unforgiven. This is the Unforgiven. You walk into this pathway here. Well, someone just left in the party here. You just walk into this path here. Oh, someone just left. Okay, we just walk into the path here, and then the Unforgiven pops up. He's a spirit. I don't really know what he does. He just seems to do some sort of ice abilities, and he's attacking a tank here, and then we just kill him dead. Stone cold dead a second time. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in part 31 of the Let's Play. If you want to like the video, please like. If you want to comment, please comment. And if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode of Let's Play. Thank you for watching. Peace out.